With an assist from the Big Red Machine Kane, Stone Cold buried The Undertaker and qualified for the 1999 Royal Rumble. But on Monday Night Raw, Mr. McMahon had a big surprise for the Rattlesnake.
We will now choose the very number that Austin will enter the Royal Rumble. Austin has drawn number 1.
This is ridiculous.
Just when it looked like the WWE chairman had gotten the upper hand on Stone Cold, the tables quickly turned.
Stone Cold Steve Austin will be the first man to enter the Royal Rumble. And the second man who will be entering the Royal Rumble will be Vince McMahon.
The stage was now set for a truly unforgettable Royal Rumble.
And here comes Austin! Mr. McMahon is running from Austin, and Austin has him in the crowd. Oh no, this is horrible! Hey, it was a trap! The corporate team has ambushed Stone Cold!
Stone Cold was taken away in an ambulance. And he's not coming back.
Wait a minute, there's an ambulance. It's Austin! Mr. McMahon, Austin's back! He's driving the ambulance! The Rattlesnake's here! He's back! What are you gonna do? No! Oh! It's down to McMahon and Austin! Stunner! Austin is going to WrestleMania! Here comes Rock! And Rock is just taunting Austin. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! No! No! Mr. McMahon has eliminated the Rattlesnake thanks to The Rock! And Austin is living!
The Rattlesnake would get one last shot at becoming the #1 contender for the coveted WWE Championship. All Stone Cold had to do was take down his arch-rival, Mr. McMahon, inside a steel cage.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Accidentally skipped the cutscene, but whatever. So as you saw there, Vince McMahon won the Royal Rumble thanks to The Rock distracting Stone Cold. Huge heel move by the corporate Rock. And here, before they even enter the cage, they are just duking it out. So the first objective, all we gotta do is whip them into the steel steps, as you see there. Previous episode, Stone Cold took on The Undertaker. Obviously Austin with the dick. So we just gotta damage him outside the cage for now. Come on, Vince McMahon, what you doing? Gets me with that reversal. Now reversing with an elbow. A punch is by Austin. Vince McMahon reverses. And Austin reverses back. And there we go. Vince McMahon. Kick. Punch. Oh, there we go. Austin getting back some momentum. Oh, McMahon, what you gonna do? It's a greedy old man. Trying to take the title for yourself, are you, Vince? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Come on. There we go, Austin. Keep on pulling him down. Alright, the next few moves should do it. Oh, as Vince reverses that one. And I reverse that one. There we go, neck breaker. One more kick should do it. And Austin doesn't get it to go as Vince McMahon elbows him. Come on, Austin. All you need to do is hit him once. McMahon making Austin pay. There we go. Finally. So he just got to grapple him. There we go.
That was a low blow, JR.
Oh, that's a tender shot. That's south of the border.
And look at now, Vince McMahon, I think he feels the only safe place for him is inside that cage away from Austin. He's going to try to climb in again, but uh-oh, the rattlesnake going right after him.
McMahon has made a bad decision here. He should have, don't leave your feet, Vince. You know there's only one way to go, and that's down for you.
Right.
Austin's got evil intentions.
Gravity will bring you down, Mr. McMahon.
What a shot right to the head. Oh, my God. Oh, for the love of God. McMahon, the chairman of WWE, has just crashed through the announce table. And Austin is surveying his handiwork and likes what he has seen.
Oh, my God. Mr. McMahon, JR,
We need help.
Over
We need help.
20 feet down through that, from the steel cage down through the announce table. He's history.
And they're bringing a gurney down. And
this is bad.
Fink's here to make some sort of announcement, one would assume.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout.
Oh, looks like the rattlesnake wants to have a few words.
Well, Finkel makes his announcement while Mr. McMahon is being attended to. He's hurt badly. Here's McMahon.
When I came here, I said I made a few guarantees going into this match, which haven't happened yet. As far as I'm concerned, the match never really started because when the bell never rang and we was never in the ring at the same time, so he ain't gonna lose that easy. Now, jackass, that's you in the black. Is the son of a bitch still breathing? Well, since he is still breathing, if you want me to finish this can of whoop ass, give me a hell yeah.
Well, that is the bottom line. Trying to get the chairman of WWE to safety and to get him some medical help. But Austin again coming down from the cage.
Wait a minute, Jay. What's Steve Austin? Come on, Stone Cold. I think Mr. McMahon has had enough.
Austin with those evil blue eyes has got evil intentions as well.
Hold it. Wait a minute. You can't do this. Not to Mr. McMahon. Oh, look out. Oh, my God. Oh.
What a ride for McMahon, but an even worse landing. McMahon's head splat right off the ring, the steel cage. Face and cage wins.
Not more, no! Oh my goodness.
All this pent-up animosity, this rage coming out of Stone Cold Steve Austin. How much more can the chairman of WWE take? We know he's tough, but how tough can any human being be with this kind of treatment?
I think the rattlesnake wants to finish Mr. McMahon off once and for all. Now back into the cage again.
It took long enough this match to get started, and Austin wants to end it inside the squared circle. Austin.
Uh-oh, JR. Don't turn around, Mr. McMahon. You won't like the view.
Hard close.
There we go. Finally the match begins again. So hit a second rope elbow drop. All right, let's go for it. Oh.
Goodness, the impact.
This crowd going crazy for Stone Cold Steve Austin, who wants to go to WrestleMania. But first he wants to demolish, totally, physically, emotionally, Mr. McMahon.
And you're right, JR, over 19,000 people in unison cheering for Stone Cold Steve Austin. They want him to finish off McMahon completely.
Austin is enjoying this. He's enjoying his handiwork.
And here he goes.
Austin can set both feet on the floor. He wins this match.
And look at Mr. McMahon. Driven by unadulterated hatred, he's flipping off the rattlesnake.
Now
Not a wise move.
What other chairman of a major publicly traded company would do this?
Wait, Austin going back inside.
Dumb move by Austin. He could just stepped outside and then continue his beatdown, but, well, time to grapple him.
Austin relentless in his punishment of poor Mr. McMahon.
Austin is beating McMahon like a government mule. But McMahon is proving that he's $2 steak tough because he's got his ass whipped big time by Stone Cold Steve Austin in this steel cage match.
Oh no, but JR, when is enough? He's going to destroy poor Mr. McMahon. And now talking smack as well.
When it comes to these two, their rivalry, they completely detest each other. Now Austin going to escape the cage and win the match.
Finally, mercifully, it will be over. Mr. McMahon won't have to absorb any more punishment.
Hey, look at McMahon.
What?
I cannot believe the double middle fingers, and Austin's not going to stand for it.
Let's face it, Vince hates Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh no, Austin's coming back to punish Mr. McMahon some more.
My God, what is Austin thinking? He could have won the match twice. I know Vince McMahon is getting into his head, but really, Austin, come on. Could have gotten the victory and just continued to beat down. We just got to perform a charge finisher and the sequence will begin. Come on, Austin. Come on. There we go.
Steve Austin has waited for this day, JR, and it's finally here. He's going to finish off Mr. McMahon. Here comes the stunner!
Stunner! And an earful from Austin to Mr. McMahon. My God team.
What?
Out of the wrestler in the ring, through the ring is Paul White.
Paul White?
This is a massive human being.
Right.
He's a giant.
His appendix scar is 4 feet long. Look at this guy.
He's colossal. Look at the size speed of this man.
Oh my gosh. Stone Cold Steve Austin is bitten off more than he can chew now.
And there's no disqualification inside the cage. McMahon has out-strategized Stone Cold Steve Austin by literally hiding Paul White underneath the ring. McMahon wants White, this giant, to break Austin into pieces to make sure Austin doesn't go to WrestleMania.
Oh, and he throws, look at this!
Oh my God, the cage broke. Austin,
oh man!
Both feet touch the floor. Austin wins. Stone Cold's going to WrestleMania.